I just noticed that I cannot make a right turn out of here. When I leave the dock after I close my doors and slide my tandems, I gotta go straight down that road right there. So that's what I'm doing. Stuck here in rush hour traffic in Chicago. I'm in the downtown area on the 9094 Skyway. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. Alright guys, that's what I have for time left. This is how long it's going to take me to get to where I'm going. If this speeds up sometime soon, I'm still in Chicago, and if this speeds up, I'll be able to get all the way to Janesville or Janesville, whatever it is, Wisconsin. So that's what I'm dealing with. Let's see if I make it. I'll let you know. I'm at the upper part of this on still the Skyway, but it's the northwest part of it. Still on the Illinois side. Alright guys, so for those of you that are just on the live feed with me, you'll see the title of my live feed. I drove over my time a little bit. Oops is the title of the live feed. Right above the part 4 of my vlog week of 9 through 15 that I've uploaded. Getting ready to go upload another video. Oh, there's George right on time. Let me answer this. Morning guys, just woke up. I hit the snooze on my phone for about 15 minutes, but 3 times. It's 5 minutes at a time. And it's 4:21. I gotta be right over there. By 5 and check in, so I'm gonna go head over there now. Gotta creep because I got another hour before my I'm 9 hours into my sleeper bird time. I got an hour before I can take off, so. I try to get in here without sitting off my time. Alright, so I'm gonna go get checked in. If they're open to get checked in. See what happens. Here, do my little check-in dealie. We checked in. Okay, they're sending me to door 9. Right in the door, right away. That's good. Alright. So let's gingerly pull that guy away. Back thing is a lot easier. Spot. Out of my way, and then I'll build it back into dock 9 right there. I just gotta wait for this guy to get out of my way a little bit more. Alright, switching over to the GoPro. Okay, let's go do it. Open the doors, seal the back. Seal right there. All right, that's a nice 32 degrees out, which means the truck will probably stay running. Ugh. day. Okay. This guy's gonna back in. Now I can head back here and make coffee while I wait. So yeah, what we do for that is we grab the coffee pot from behind the driver's seat. Whoa. That's our filters. Okay. That there. Let me grab the camera. Yeah, there's some coffee left over from when I made coffee yesterday. I'll just go ahead and reuse it. Oh. Did turn off. I thought maybe the truck would stay running. Okay. So the red light's on. Coffee's gonna be making. Cool, cool. Go in here and get my paperwork. Alright, I'll shut you guys off while I go in here. So apparently they're gonna bring the paperwork out to me. So I just gotta wait for them to bring it to me. So I can't leave yet. But I should go savor my time a little bit. We don't got a whole long line of people waiting to get to the dock. Yeah. Looks like a few drivers have gotten close, huh? Yeah, let's go back here. I'm a look. No, I'm pretty straight. I know which line you're looking at. Matters is they're able to get the truck unloaded and they're over. I actually did it so that the other guys could get into the docks easier too. So we'll just have to wait till they bring the paperwork. All right, we're done unloaded. Got to put my DVR in. I got my gotta do my thing here. Then I gotta go ahead and get my paperwork. I had to pay a it was Road Sync this time, and I had to do a EFS money code to pay for lumper fees, which was about $154 and some change. And then I emailed it to myself and then emailed it back to Midwest Viking so they have a copy. I try to make sure they get that stuff right away so I don't have to try to remember later on. Do it right now, not later, not push things off till later. So I'm gonna go get my paperwork and then I get on out of here. I got my new seal here that was provided by the other guys. So let me go get my paperwork and get out of here. All right. We can pull up, put the seal on, get out of here now. All right, gotta shut this off.
After Council Bluffs, we came back.
Come on, pause.
I tried to go get my DOT fit.
There. Grab my coffee and find my phone. It's in my pocket. All right, there we go. Put my phone up here. My coffee down there, which you probably can't see. All right, now you can probably see a lot more. All right, grab the seal. I gotta pull up first. Looks like there'll be plenty of room for me to. No, I gotta pull off here because the doors on the driver's side are too close. So. Alrighty. Okay. Got my seal. Gloves. Okay, we're about half full roughly. There we go. We gotta put this seal on. Alright, now we can take off. Daughter's necklace that she made for me right there. Ugh. Alright, we're taking off. Coming Iowa, here we come. Says we'll get there by 11:10. We should be able to get there before that, but should be able to make up some time. Alright guys, we're getting ready to get off the exit for coming in Norwalk. Just south of Des Moines, you're off 35. It's exit 65. Those of you that don't already know. And we're less than 2 miles away from Lamar. Yeah, something like that. Gotta get emptied out. I gotta drive up to the yard, Ankeny, drop this empty trailer, and there should be a loaded trailer waiting for me to take to Minnesota. I'm trying to remember the name of the town. So here we are getting off the exit. Take a left. We're gonna go up right past this new Hy-Vee that just got built just in the last couple of years here. Not sure how long it's actually been operational because they're just building it. While I was working at Allen Ritchie, I'd go by it all the time and it was always under construction. Out the last time I came here, I could have copped right on I-35 real easy instead of going all the way back the way I came. So let's see here, because I'm confused. This is a 3-point turnaround on a back highway. You really don't want to do this unless you absolutely have to. It's somewhat dangerous. You want to make sure you pick a highway that you can see very far down to your left and right. You pull up just like I did. You pull onto up a road. Look to your left and right. Make sure there's nothing coming way down both directions, and then back across the highway until you get to where you would be as if you had pulled up to a stop sign. Make sure traffic is clear, and then make your left turn or right turn, depending on whether you did a back across your right or left, depending on how you did it. But this is how you perform a 3-point turnaround on back highways if you have no other choice and you're not sure what's coming up and you don't want to have to drive miles and miles and miles to try to find a place to turn around that may not come. To see if it says Lamar anywhere. Does it say Lamar anywhere on this place? Because last time I went to a place Lamar, and if memory serves, I did go to a Lamar down in this area, but I think it was not coming. I think it was down in Norwalk, which Norwalk is right in this area too. So that's why I was so confused, because I thought I knew where I was going, and it turns out the bills say Hy-Vee on them, which I never did look at them, which I guess I probably should have. But my dispatch says Lamar, right there, Lamar. So I didn't pull in because that is not Lamar, unless there's somewhere on the building that says Lamar, like it's a Lamar affiliation or something. But there was a Lamar Foods that I picked up not too far from here, down in this area, in like Norwalk or something. So that's why I didn't pull in. So let's go try this again. So apparently I am supposed to go into this place. Pull in here. Get my check in. This is stupid. I hate it when there's discrepancies like that. It confuses the crap out of me, so I think I'm going and think that my GPS is messing up or something. Left lane outside carrier. Check lane, Hy-Vee carriers. Check-in required. Okay. At least this one isn't like the one up in Ankeny that makes you call a phone number, unless they're going to. I don't know. Come on. All right. Hey, apparently we don't actually have an appointment, so they won't let me in. The security guard, yeah, that's what the security guard told me. They even called me to see what time I was going to be here after I was been driving about a half hour. They called me to ask me how I was doing. I said I should get there right at 11, maybe a little bit before. And I was going to do that. And I was actually going to pull in here a couple minutes early, but I was looking for Lamar. I didn't realize this was a Lamar warehouse. It's just owned by Hy-Vee. So that confused me, and I remember you sending me to a place that was called Lamar. I think that was over in Norwalk or whatever. With D. Let me take it in. Let's see. Is that just on the, let's see, they were looking at that 236136. So let me look at this. The more open this up. With D, no, I don't see anything with a D on it. So apparently it is Lamar. It's owned by Hy-Vee, but it is a Lamar warehouse owned by Hy-Vee. So that's very confusing. So it'd be nice if they had put both Lamar and Hy-Vee on there or something to make it so that you know. Because for us drivers, when we get conflicting names of places, sometimes that can throw us off. So I thought maybe my GPS was messing up. So let me go give them some more numbers that I just got texted. And I'll get back with you, see if I get checked in. Alright, I had some discrepancies with stuff. I had to wait to see what was happening, but I'm getting to a dock. They got some weird plate sticking out at the dock I'm going to, and I'm not sure if I'm dropping and hooking or if I'm getting unloaded. I think I'm supposed to drop and hook and bring an empty back, but we'll see. I'll let you know. I don't think I can put my GoPro on and record this because I think they're going to be real sensitive to that. This is a Hy-Vee warehouse, so I'm not going to be recording a lot of this. Originally I thought I was going to that dock 38 with that dock plate out, but no, that's not where I'm going. I'm going to dock 48. So which one is he in? 45. Okay. Set of stairs back there. So we'll do a nice big Okay, go unhook this and go grab the other trailer. Alright, so I just got hooked up to this other trailer. There's a little bit of damage to a couple of things on the front, and I took pictures of those and sent those. Some cracked up plastic on the door of the reefer unit itself on the nose of the trailer, and the green readout thing that's on the edge where you can see from the driver's seat the green or orange, whether the light's green, orange, or red. That was a little banged up and missing some plastic pieces on it, some mainly cosmetic stuff, and a little bit to the doors and stuff. So I took pictures of those, sent it, and they said it looked like old damage, so not to worry about it. So anyway, I sent them the pictures to cover myself. So there we go. I'm heading back to the yard. See you there. Okay, got a drop and hook, and I gotta drop this trailer, go get fuel. I gotta back up a little more. It's not over the pad. Now I should be over the pad. Almost too much. Just barely move up. There, now it's right there on the pad. I've been noticing that when I drop these trailers with this truck, it still falls quite a bit, so we're gonna crank her up a little bit. Get a couple extra turns. Like back before, dump tank, trailer dump tanks or airbags. Okay. See if that helped at all. It did. Okay. Gotta go over here, get some fuel. Don't know if you can see that over the steering wheel and stuff or not. Head over here. Okay. All right. Now you can't see this part. Okay. Okay. There we go. There, how's that so difficult? Alright.
I have no idea. I'm curious what his bid is. I think you'll have to stay with us for about the hour, and I was like, it's only good to eat.
Nope, no power.
A reporter was inadvertently added to a signal chat with high-level national security principals having a policy discussion about imminent strikes against the Houthis and the effects of the strike. National Security Advisor has taken full responsibility for this, and the National Security
Trailer number. Five, 223. That's the one they had trouble selling the tandems with. Let's hope they fixed it.
Been released.
All right. Two, 3. It's over there in the corner. All right. Okay, I'm gonna drop that down, make sure I can get it. Oh, reverse would help. Tug test, back against it. Tug test. Okay. Let that rise up. Take a drink of coffee. Go. Tracking number is E 80. Okay. Yep. Forgot to turn my lights on. We're gonna have to cut that. Yeah. It says I'm going to get up to Mankato, Iowa to the Walmart distribution center about 4:33. I'm supposed to be there at 5. I still got to stop and scale this load. Feels heavy. Yeah, it's almost 45,000 pounds. So I need to stop and scale to make sure it's all right. Either here at Casey's in Ankeny or head up to That Love's just north of Ames at 236 or something like that. And I think I'm going to do that just so I can push myself heading north and get up there. When I get up there, it's going to take about a little over 3 hours, around 15 minutes. And I've got 5 hours and 8 minutes to drive, so we should be okay. I've got my headset charging, so I'll catch up with you guys once I get to the scale. While I'm waiting at this light, I'm trying to remember if there's even an open scale between here and Mankato. I don't think there is a open scale on this side of the interstate going north until you get into Minnesota. I think that might be a little further north. I'm not sure, but probably ought to stop and do it anyway.